See, one day they will come up with a big basket. Only it's a big basket. It's not, tomato is not belongs to big basket, right?
Welcome back to the 10-minute podcast. This is AGRIGUY. Today's topic is failures in D2C agri businesses. What are the reasons, what are the costs, what is the customer behavior, and so much more. Today we have Mr. Satish, who is the founder of AGRITECH, the first ecosystem for farmer products directly to consumers. So we are looking forward to have a conversation with him. The first question is basically, what are some misconceptions or unrealistic expectations that entrepreneurs often have when it comes to agri D2C businesses?
See, if you ask me like that, the choosing of the products, majorly the entrepreneurs made a mistake by choosing the products.
Right.
Once if you choose the product should be, customer consumed on the daily basis.
Right.
Like that products we have to choose initially. And then, other non-durable goods will be there, but of course that will be also consumable, but not on daily basis, not on regular basis.
Right.
And another point, another valid point here is how customer service you will do, how quality products you can provide to the customers, how your delivery fleet will be challenging everywhere, and how to negotiate with the delivery fleet and how overcome to the delivery fleet to give these products to the end customer. Apart from this, many parameters are involved in this. But every day it's a daily life, it's a challenge for the D2C customers.
Right, got it. Absolutely, makes sense. Any examples on what were the failed products in the initial stages which you started but didn't work out?
See, I can tell you this F&B, vegetables and fruits, as I mentioned earlier also. So very complexity will be there. Many complexities. That is the reason now a lot of startups belongs to this F&B people are struggling like anything, because as I mentioned again, the right product, right quality, right size and right price.
Right.
These are all matters here. Apart from this, local mandis also will be there. So people will go to mandi. Some people will prefer go to the online. Right. So hardly 3 to 4% will prefer online to purchase vegetables. Pan India.
Right.
So it means to say that the purchase power is there, but people does not prefer to purchase online, because I will tell you another classic example. When we are doing in F&B in earlier stage, there are few customers. They want size of tomato in very round in size, very small in size. They want carrot. One people got one big one people want small one, another people got brinjal got very bulky. Like that, some different coachings and different talks will be there for that customers.
Right.
So we cannot satisfy every customers. In chili itself they have 4 or 5 varieties is there.
Mm-hmm.
One customer will ask you different chili, one customer will ask you different chili.
Right. There could be no brand in any D2C agri business. It is all about cracking the supply chain.
Yes, exactly.
If
any of the startup companies, as I mentioned earlier also, any of the startup companies, they need to look for innovative product. Correct. Or innovative service. Correct. Or innovative product plus service.
Correct.
But whereas nowadays, if you see the F&B like fruits and vegetables, n number of startups came in due to pandemic and everything.
Correct.
Then what happens? The price does not matches, because the one startup player can play almost 10 tons of tomato. If you mention D2C, so 10 tons of tomato they don't require for D2C.
Correct.
If you want to serve the 10 tomato of customers to D2C, almost you require 10,000 customers. Right. Average if you take 1 kilo for 1 kilo.
Yeah.
Again, that is the complexity. Again, the supply chain problem. You cannot able to sell only the tomatoes, right? Along with the tomatoes, you need to make it other different products also.
Correct.
So in this way, we are losing the game here. We are unable to catch up the threshold margin.
Right.
So if you are unable to catch up these margins, then why you want to do business? Simple.
But when it comes to D2C, the customer play is very important.
Yeah.
The stocking is very important. Yeah. Demand, understanding demand, forecasting the demand is important. Yes. So if you can get touch-ups on those lines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fine. Why F&B startups will fail more? So some startups who have been grown actually. So along with the market, they also grow. So they are the initial players, as you mentioned, like a big basket. Big basket is not doing n number of vegetables. Almost all they are doing hardly, I can say very few. Almost 20-30% of vegetables they are doing.
Right.
So why they are doing 20-30%? Their main revenue growth is from other products. It's not from vegetables. Okay. everybody knows that vegetables is a complexity is there, perishable goods, niche market, lot many things are there in the vegetables.
Right.
Another major point to failure is supply chain.
Right.
Supply chain and logistics is very important in any of the company, and that too during this perishable goods, of course, supply chain is a very management.
Can you take an example?
I can give you. See, as I mentioned, we cannot purchase 10 tons of tomato.
Okay.
We need to purchase only the half ton of tomato, half ton of tomato, and half ton of brinjal, half tomato, different.
Got it. A mix.
All should be mixed. So one farmer cannot give you all material at single time.
Correct.
So you need to have multiple farmers for every products. We have almost 70 products in the place now. In the it's a FMC, fast moving item that is. So in that 70 products, you need to approach almost 10 people to supply you.
Right.
Otherwise, you need to go for money.
Okay.
Everybody saying that I'm from farming side, everybody will stamping their websites and everything, and they're coming out, I'm directly procuring from farmer. That does not mean nobody can procure directly from farmer of any product, believe me.
Of course.
Because it's practically not possible.
Correct.
Even we tried, and number of products we tried. The complexity again I'm talking about, and again the supply chain issue will come. Because today morning I will get tomato from this day, day after tomorrow only I will get brinjal from this day. Both at same moment, same people will not come. Again I need to go, this area is totally different and that area is totally different.
Correct.
So we cannot mix both again.
Correct.
So lot many issues will be there. So in that case, what companies will do? Company will simply they will go to the market where all products will come to one place.
So basically, what I get from you is we can probably fix the demand at a certain stage, but the supply is so complex in agri that you will never be able to figure out your supply. It is a day-to-day game. Grade B commodities have a different market altogether to sell.
See, I can say you grade B market is there. It is there, but we need to identify the right person to prove that. Right person in the sense of, for example, hotel industry. You can take the hotel industry, because hotel industry may output they will see how taste food will come, but inputs, what are the raw materials, raw products, nobody will watch.
Correct.
In that area you can try it out.
Same goes with tiffin centers, caterers,
Exactly.
shops.
Exactly. The same way you cannot supply to D2C because everybody wants fresh.
Why would you say that? Because again, I'm working on this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to do. Let's say 20 crores of people have money to pay for premium quality commodities.
Yes.
But there are also people who would want a potato to be given to them at 8 rupees when the market is at 12 rupees. They don't mind using it the same day. It might look dull, but if it is eatable, they might want to purchase it. That is basically goes what we use the term basti.
Yes.
Right? Would that be a market where a logistics directly goes and sells to the customer directly? Says them this is a flat offer because we believe that commodities which might get distressed in a couple of days have no value in the mandi. No person is going to buy that. But we understand that you people, because your daily wages, laborers, would want to purchase it, so we are here to serve you. Would that be a good call, and would that be a good profitable platform also, focusing only on the resale of commodities? What do you say?
See, actually it's a good concept. Resale of commodities is a good concept. But where you sell, there is another question. And how the products will stay long. As I mentioned, again, agri products is always perishable. So if one day, max, okay, 2 days, again it will go for away. And because that depends upon climatical conditions also where you store, and that depends upon in the local market how people will place and everything, that also another challenge for us now. So in this situation, playing with resale, that is well and good, but you need to take a quick action on every commodity. So you cannot store anywhere. If it's a cashew, then you can store it somewhere.
Right.
If it's a tomato, you cannot store it anywhere, right?
Correct.
So you take quick action.
Right. So goes back to your R&D where you understand which commodities can be stocked so that you have a higher shelf life.
Yes.
Which commodities doesn't have a shelf life. If your buyers are not willing to buy, you go it in the mandi and sell it off. Make sure your losses are very less. And again, focus back on getting such deals which are available in resale. If you are looking to build a resale deal, can we build that D2C base eventually? Again, because the payouts are really high in the D2C margins. But so what's your call on that?
See again, customers are not loyal to for you.
Correct.
No customer is loyal.
Because there is no brand.
There is no brand. See, companies having brand, but product don't have any brand.
Correct.
So natural products, there is no brand. For
Correct.
man-made, everybody having the brand.
So basically in agri, everything is natural, so there can never be a brand.
Obviously. See, one day they will come up with a big basket. Only it's a big basket. It's not, tomato is not belongs to big basket, right?
The chances of failure is simply for me is expenses and losses.
Yes.
Anyone who is profitable is not a failure.
Yes.
Would you agree? And what would you suggest for anyone to be things on the line of profitability?
See, if any entrepreneur or if any startup companies, they want to put a like into the F&B, the first thing is right market, right audience they need to choose. And second thing is, we should not choose the complexity of products.
Correct.
And if you choose, okay, it's a OTP, onion, tomato, whatever, you choose the 3 products.
Correct.
That's fine. That at least you have breathing space for perishable.
Correct.
Okay, we should not choose 80, 90 products. If you choose, what will happen? So procurement, logistics will be challenged, and supply chain will be challenged, and how n number of challenges will come in the on-ground challenges will be there, reality problems, so n number of reality problems will come up. So you cannot able to. In the meanwhile, what will happen? You will get the pressure from customer side, you will get the pressure from your management side. So lot many things will be happening.
Correct.
Apart from that, ultimately we are losing the end customer.
Correct.
If you are in time not delivered, we are losing the end customer.
Right. Right. So would this tagline fit in? So don't be a Kirana store, be a agri store. Kirana stores have multiple products, but they don't understand what they have, what is the losses they are bearing because everything is so stuck. But in an agri store, because they are limited commodities, because you purchase it every day, you understand the perishability of the goods, it is properly served to the customer, properly removed whenever you understand that it is the perishability, the regradation might happen, you remove it. So differentiate yourself very clearly. Kirana store kolna and D2C store kolna, you have to be very clear.
I can say this AGRIGUY is well known to me, and moreover this very interesting concept, farmers, agricultures, D2C and F&B products, all are very interesting concepts for us. And whenever we discuss, obviously the farmers, vegetables, F&B, whatever it may be, everything will come into the picture. And earlier also I made many interviews, but when I'm sitting with my brother, I can say it's a very fantastic, you made it.
Thanks so much for your kind words. There was a Hyderabad Agri tournament which we introduced to the community, because you understand, unless there's a power of community, things won't move as fast as you want to do, because people have to understand why. Nike is not just a brand where you just think of shoes. The thing which you immediately feel is with Nike is just do it. It's a passion for sports.
Yes.
It's a passion for lifestyle. So with the agriculture also, it's your passion for experiencing the farm life, the farmer's life. That only comes with the building of community. That is what we want to share. So with this, thank you so much.